Hello. Welcome to 30 minutes slow and flow in beautiful New Hampshire on Lake Winnipesaukee. Thanks for joining. You'll hear birds, you'll hear waves, you might hear boats, you might hear helicopters. How beautiful is nature? So to start today, per the usual Stinally self-love practice, slow and flow, going to lay on your back. Legs can be long if that's too much on the back. Feet mat width apart or hip width. Knock the knees together. First few moments of class is calming the central nervous system and breath work. So left hand on the heart, right hand on the lower belly. Make sure arms are relaxed, so bringing the backs of the triceps to the earth, and then let the hands lay. Just be peaceful in the silence. Can you hear the lake? Maybe. Nature? Maybe. What's going on where you are at? Maybe you hear sirens, kids. Maybe it's work gym, so you have other people doing things. Wherever you're at, can you just listen to your breath and feel your breath? Can you give it life? So that hand and body connection that you have is just feeling what the body is capable of doing without any brain kicks, right? You don't have to tell yourself to expand your chest and decompress. You don't have to tell yourself to breathe through the nose or the mouth. They just happen. Can you let calming just happen? Perhaps not. Perhaps you have come from a crazy ass day, and this is why you're watching. To calm down, to center yourself right away. Connect the heart, the belly, the breath, the beauty inside. Just breathe. If thoughts are racing and tracing, can you just focus on breathing? Every time your mind wanders, nope, back to breath. And that might be every millisecond, and that's fine. Back to breath. Every time the mind is out here, inhale, back to breath. Switch up your hands. So right hand will be equivalent with the left, right on that right chest plate, and then left hand will switch and come to the lower belly. Again, backs of arms are relaxed, so then you can simply place. If you are at home in a house, maybe it's cold, maybe it's winter, and you just pretend the sun is hitting your skin. In your mind's eye, can you dream of laying in the sun? Can you paint this beautiful picture of your most relaxed state in your most relaxed place? That could be here on a lake in New Hampshire. It could be snuggled next to your loved one in bed, or on a beach. If beach is not your vibe, picture your most relaxed place, wherever that is. Snow-capped mountain. Nice crisp fall day. Ooh, we're almost there. And then slowly now, both hands come to the lower belly. Knees come to the sky. Feet are in a relaxed position. The bottom of your palm's going to go right on your hip joint. You can even fan them towards the ceiling, and then just let them relax over your lower abdominal, pelvic floor, hip region, and just let them lay. Feel the connection of the hard part of the hip into your palm, and then let everything else just lay. Arms again are relaxed. You might fan them out a little bit. But you want shoulders calm, rolled back into the mat. Hands are chill. Knees can be together if you want, or apart. It's more important that the placement of the feet lets your legs be relaxed versus engaged. And then inhale through the nose, keeping mouth closed, and then exhale, same manner. Maybe little breath vocal there. Take a nice deep inhale, this time inhaling through the nose. Press that tongue to the top of the mouth. Little beach sensation, and then exhale for full beach sensation, same way. You'll press that tongue to the top of the mouth as you inhale. Mouth closed, and then exhaling the same way. Press and exhale. You'll get this rush in your throat as you exhale the air out, keeping that breath coming. Inhale, and then exhale, press. Can you make that inhale and exhale of beach breath, also called the Ujjayi breath, your beautiful breath made all on your own? Can you inhale it in and exhale it out in this unison of circularness versus an inhale and then an exhale? Play around with that. And if the beach breath is not your vibe today, just simply inhale and exhale. Can you still feel that beautiful sun on your skin? Maybe you inhale the scents of the beach and exhale them out. Or that beautiful crisp fall. Ooh. Or maybe you love Christmas and its sense of balsam. Whatever it is, can you let this circle of inhale and exhale, this audible, articulated breath, bring in this visionary work while also bringing in something that you like, that's meaningful to you. So you've got all the things kicking now. You've got your nose, your breath, your head. And if at any time it's just too much, too many tasks, you can just chill in Shavasana and breathe. Anything I mention is just an invitation. An any yoga practice, it is never a mandatory movement unless you're in that type of class setting. And you will know. But not here, not in self-love. So notice if your inhales and exhales have gradually gotten bigger as you are understanding this like Ferris wheel of inhaling and exhaling and mind work and what you love and see and envision. So now we're going to start, or you're going to start, little spinal supine movements where the chest, when you inhale, is going to press away. It might even bring the spine off the mat. So chest is rising, like you're being brought up to your alien ship through the chest. Inhale. Up and beautiful. And then as you exhale, bring that spine into the mat. Again, maybe shoulders come up, or they don't. But the most important part is your circular abdominal area is all coming in towards the belly. So you're really pressing it all out. And when you do that, it tends to bring the shoulders up and maybe the legs up, and that's fine because that's what you want. So take a nice deep inhale. Spine curves up, ribs are up. Inhaling, tongue against the roof of the mouth, and then exhale. And let that exhale keep going as you scoop that body in together, and then inhale up. Maybe even hold it. Back is off the mat. Beautiful curve of the spine. Press the shoulders in, hold, and then as you release, complete opposite. Similar to cat and cow, right? Inhale up. You can almost feel like you're being dragged upward. Let it happen. And then release air out. Deflated balloon. Everything comes together. Keep that going a few more times at your pace. You can make it as exaggerated or not as you want. But can you keep that tongue connected and using nostrils only for inhale and the exhale? And then slow, bring your toesies to the mat so ankles are up. Arms are out wide to a T, palms facing the ceiling. Press in. And then bring that right knee towards your chest and bring it down. Nice and slow, like literally a count of 3. Bring it in. Feel the crunch. Feel the pelvic ball scoop towards your forehead and down. Yep, one more time. Right hand side, scoop it. Tighten it. Release down. Opposite side. Knee in. Scoop that pelvic floor. Tighten that left hip and foot down. And now both at the same time. First and foremost, we're engaging all the abs here. So press the palms into the earth. Press the toesies off. They come in together. Bring it in. Hold. Scrunch the hips. Scrunch the abs. Thighs to chest if you can. And then down. You rest on the toes for a moment. Coming to the ball of foot. That's it. Ankle is still off the floor. Press in. Inhale up. Hold. Let it go. Inhale. And then exhale down. Ball of foot. Let the toesies relax. One more time. Opposite breath. So inhale. And then as you exhale, bring it in. Inhale, toes down. Chest expands, right? Easier for the knees. Exhale. Knees to chest as you exhale. A little easier for your breath work as well. And then the right foot comes down. The left leg comes down. Full body stretch. So left and right. Arms and legs. Long, 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 long. Feel that stretch on the hip. I want you to bring your hands together. Push them out. Shoulders, you're not coming up like this, right? Shoulders connected, skull connected. Stretch overhead. Feel the ribs. Feel the muscles pull from the hips. And then slowly relax. And then opposite. So pressing into the heels. Feet are flexed towards to the sky. Towards the forehead if you can. Press energy through the heels, thighs, quads, shins, calves. Everything is tight, tight, tight. You'll feel the pelvic floor tighten, right? Right in that hip place. That's what you want. Feel that and then let it go. Full body relax. Hang for a sec, mini Shavasana. One more time, bring those hands together overhead. Punch towards whatever's behind you, away from you. And then really, really stretch. So let those shoulders come out of the shoulder cavity, but everything's connected to the earth. Head's connected to the earth. Feel that pull of the ribs. Maybe you inhale. Hold it. As you exhale, feel those beautiful abs and connections to hip plate. Slowly release the hands and then prepare with the bottom of your bod. So pressing through the heels. Toes towards the sky, towards the forehead if you can. Nice and strong. Everything engaged. Feel the pull on the hip. Love that. We're doing a lot of with the hip. A little stretchy, lefty, righty, frontsy, topsy, whatever you want to call it. And then release the hands, arms wide. Release your legs, arms wide. Bring that left knee up into your chest. Right knee up into your chest. Hands come just below the knees. Hear those beautiful birds. Oh. A little rock side to side. We have had crazy woodpeckers today, so I'm glad they're quiet. Of course it goes off right when I say that. So cute. Right leg long. Whoop. Right hand to outside of the left knee. Hold it. Pull it in maybe a little pinch on that left hip. And then you use that right hand to drag the leg through center. Press that left palm into the earth. Help with the twist here. Supine twist. And see what's happening with the back. If it's too much, you can kickstand. If it's not too much, maybe the knee goes down. Maybe the arms come out wide. Maybe you look to those left fingers, flutter them, they are stunning. Or not, look at the sky because it's beautiful and there is not a cloud to be seen here. Anyways, that's the best. So if you'd like to work on some of this extension of the knee towards the earth in a different way, you can put that left ankle behind the right knee and then a little stretch. Tends to be less pulley on the kneecap this way, especially if you have any lack of glute glute stuff going on. And then disconnect that leg behind the knee. Take a nice deep inhale, tighten those abs. Up through center. Feet as wide as the mat, a little rock side to side. Yeah, for the windshield wipers. And then opposite supine, so left leg long, right knee into chest. Use that right hand to bring it in. Left arm is still out and chilling. Just like the other day, you've got a nice engaged body, relaxed bod. Love the rights and the lefts. Use that left hand to come to the outside of the right knee. Press that right palm into the earth. And then as you press into the earth, guide that left knee through center, over, across the body. Use your kickstand. If you like the kickstand, use it. Right? If you don't, place it down. See what happens. Arms out wide. Maybe you look right. Maybe you look up. Either is beautiful. Woo. Now, some alternatives, right? Just like the other side. Right ankle, foot around the back of the left knee. And then can you bring that knee to the earth closer? Maybe. And maybe, just maybe, it feels a little better on the bod. Yay! That's what you're going for. Calmness, understanding, feeling the body inside and out. You can't be your best athlete or a professional athlete even if you don't understand the body first. Ask me, 'cause I know. Take a nice deep inhale, tighten everything up. Through center, feet as wide as your hips or mat, a little rocky, side to side. Enhancing our windshield wipers. So when the knees are to the left, that right knee is going to the bottom left-hand corner of the mat. Can you kind of shoot it out of your hip towards that corner? Maybe, maybe not. Let's see what naturally happens here. The legs are going to spread. Once again, your body's going to be very flat, but also maybe not. Maybe you're like literally only like this. That is fine, but if that's the case, can you come onto the blade or interior of the foot and see what happens? Notice how that side opens up. Play with it, play with it. Remember, painful, back off immediately. However, sensation, can you explore? And then notice how, OMG, that leg, that knee, it is going to places I never thought possible. And when you can do that with your bod, then you can do that with your head, and you can do it in your life, and it will change drastically. Notice how just a little change made a drastic difference. Do you get it? Do you get it? Are you getting it? Inhale up. Through center, you can do baby windshields left and right. Let the hip joints do most of that work, right? And then knees are going to the right. That left knee to the bottom right-hand corner of the mat. Oh my gosh, we're flat. So much rhyming today. And again, if that doesn't feel good and you're up here because you're a little tightsy, can you come to the interior of that foot, right? So you've now shifted the way the body is. A tad more in alignment, honestly, from the ankle, and then let it down. let it down. And wherever you're at, you stay there. And then you let the gravity of life take over. And either side, again, always notice if you feel a pull or a stretch or something that doesn't feel so right. Maybe back off. And what do I mean by that? You can come up, yes, but can you alter the bend in the foot to come out a little more so it's a tad more comfortable? Play around with what you like, what feels good for you. You know better than anyone else. Let that hang. Oh yeah. Deep inhale up. Baby rock, side to side. Roll over onto that belly. Okay. And then press yourself back into child's pose. Toes together, feet wide. This is crazy. Hands down. I want you to be able to use your thighs as like rib cage protectors. That's what it should feel like. Arms out long, chest touching the earth if you can, maybe forehead touching. Yes. Rock that third eye left and right. Third eye, your intuition, those thoughts, those things you hear where you're like, what? What is that? Yes, I should do that. No, I shouldn't. This is where that lives. It's real. Intuition is real. And then right arm is coming behind, just outside to the right glute, and then your left cheek's coming to the earth. So very pleasant here. Nice deep inhale. As you exhale, chest closer to the earth. Maybe you can more so feel those ribs coming through the inner thighs. Great. Inhale, right arm front. And then exhale, left hand comes and lightly touches the glute, right cheek to the earth, mat, dock, wherever you're at. See if you can come through the legs anymore. And then slowly inhale both hands. Head down. Opposite side, thread the needle. So child pose, thread the needle. That right arm is coming under that left elbow. I'm in armpit. Through that hole. And then you're chilling on this right shoulder. Might be a little tight on the throat. If you don't like that, move the shoulder around. But you want your body weight into that right shoulder, like a nice meaty feeling here. Flutter those right hands, keep them alive. Sometimes you get little pins and needles. Just be cautious. Don't ever want that. That is a sensation we don't really want. Nice deep inhale, hands back through center. In your child's pose, a little rock left and right. You like my crazy hair? And then that left child's pose hand under the right armpit. Relax onto that left meat of the shoulder. Right arm forward. Woo! Check out that meatiness. You can even rock on it a little if you like. Only if you like. Nice deep inhale back through. And then, believe it or not, we're coming to puppy. That might hurt a little. Let's figure it out. On the dock, hips over knees. That belly's coming towards the earth. This hair, I mean, if you don't love me as your yoga teacher, I don't know what to tell you. Love a good bikini sunset, puppy dog stretch, and then you're gonna swim through to Sphinx. So elbow pins under the shoulders. Adjust your bod. Let your hair be cuckoo head, because it's not about how it looks, it's how it feels. Even though I do care how the hair looks for you guys. Inhale, roll the shoulders back, chest forward. Take a nice deep breath. As you let it all go, come down to your chest, arms out wide, roll onto your back. Oh, these no clouds are stunning. Close your eyes right away. Listen to that lake. Bring yourself to a place of rest that works for you today. Now that could be right into Shavasana, that could just be a place of comfort. And I want you to go back to that sun hitting your face, that beautiful fall scent, the balsam furs coming into your nose. And just notice how far you've come in only 30 minutes. Bring your arms around you for a little hug, and if you can, get those hands under the shoulders. So you've got this really tight self-love hug happening. And then just rock your head side to side. If you'd like to incorporate the legs, you can do legs and head side to side, and just really enhance that hold of self and tighten it up. So breathing is safe. If too tight you don't like, back it off, right? This is your self-love hug. Play around with it. When you inhale big, let the arms rise so you're not constricting air. And as you let it go, can you melt into your mat? Nice, big, tight. As you inhale now, feel yourself, all of yourself, let it all go. As you unravel, legs long, arms long, Shavasana. Can you enjoy the quiet? Can you make quiet? If a thought comes in, Auf Wiedersehen. Drift it away. No aggression, just not yet. I'm in my happy place, smelling fall leaves, eating cider donuts. Notice if your head explores during Shavasana. Come back to me. Come back to me. Is there anything you can do, touch-wise, sensation-wise, whether that be your breath or a low hum, to self, letting you know you are safe, you are good, you are secure, you are whole, you are here as a human, you are loved, you are unstoppable, you are awesome. I am ease. I am peace. I am ease. I am peace. Start to come back to life, noticing where you are, moving eyes behind your eyelids, your tongue behind your teeth, knocking head side to side, warming up the spinal column, the skull, maybe shoulders, hips, knees follow. Very light, very slow. Moving fingers, toes, wrists, ankles. And rolling over onto a side that works for you. Feels right for you. Feels good for you. A reminder that Shavasana is the most important part of your yoga practice. It is where you can close the door on absolutely everything that has happened to you prior to this moment. And now you have the ability to start new. In newness. In this birthing position of starting again. What can you do differently moving forward? What is one thing that you will do for yourself? 1% more, one day at a time, and you can be a new person in 100 days. Keeping your eyes closed, come to a seat, stacking legs, and bringing hands to a place that works for you. That can be knees, that can be prayer, your head, stacking them on your heart, whatever feels right for you. After this beautiful self-love practice. Take a nice deep inhale wherever you are. Closing your eyes, let it all go. And now I want you to bring strength to that posture. Roll the shoulders back, tighten that spine, bring that proud chest plate towards the sun. Even if you're not in the sun, imagine the sun. Let the warm chest connect above. Take a nice deep inhale in. Hold it. Keep holding. A little bit more in. A little bit more. One more time. You are so beautiful. Let it all go. Bow forward. To say namaste. And close that stinking beautiful practice. Thank you for being amazing.